Nisha here and welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about my hair routine, how I get my protein and moisture balance, how I make sure that I'm not over manipulating my hair, how I make sure that I'm cleansing my hair and also co-washing my hair and balancing that as well. I'll give you all the details of what I do on a weekly basis, y'all. All the info so you can kind of get an idea of what I really do to my hair, because I know you kind of get a glimpse of what I do to my hair from all the videos that I create, but not really like my routine, and I'm shocked that I actually haven't gone over my routine before. But first, before we get into this video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I post new videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so if you're subscribed, you don't hit that notification bell, then you won't miss another upload from me. So let's just go ahead and hop into this hair routine. Okay, y'all, so my hair routine. Now, this is something that I started to do a while back, maybe 2018, 2019, like before I really got, you know, going on YouTube back in the early days. And then for whatever reason, I strayed away from it, but now I'm going back to it. But I realized that this is the routine that really works for me. This is how my hair thrives. And when I like steer away from it, it doesn't really work out too well for me. And sometimes like you don't really know how good something is working for you until you go away from it. And then you're like, dang, that really was working for me. Let me go back. So I look at my wash days or my hair routine on a month-to-month basis. And then within that month, I go ahead and break it down week by week. So in a month, there's typically 4 weeks, or I wash my hair typically on Saturdays. So there's 4 Saturdays. Sometimes there's 5, but typically there's 4 Saturdays. So for me, regardless of what kind of wash day I'm doing, I always pre-poo my hair. Always, always, always pre-poo my hair. Like I said, I was pre-pooing my hair, then I steered away from it, and then I realized that pre-pooing my hair is really beneficial. So I'm doing that, and that will stay in my hair care routine and my hair care regimen for years and years to come. I absolutely love it. I have a video on 5 benefits or 5 reasons why you should be pre-pooing. So I will link that video up in the cards for you just in case you want more details or don't really know what pre-pooing is. You can check that video out. My hair has been through hell and fire and who knows what throughout the week. So I want to start my wash day off with detangled hair. So I pre-poo with something slippery, something that will detangle my hair and also provide it some moisture as well. So that's number 1, pre-poo every Saturday or every wash day. So for week 1, I do a clay wash. I like to start off the month with like a fresh start. So I detoxify my hair, I cleanse my hair from the inside out, get rid of all the dirt, all the toxins. I like to use either my own bentonite clay recipe, which is just some good old Aztec Indian bentonite clay, and then some apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I throw in some essential oils in there as well, and that's what I use to clarify my hair. On days when I'm lazy, I'll use an already made clay detox, such as the Chocolate Kingston Curls clay washes. I also like some of the Sultanicals clay washes. So I detoxify my hair. So typically when I detox my hair with clay, it doesn't always leave my hair feeling super moisturizing. Now, it doesn't strip the moisture from my hair, but my hair doesn't feel super moisturized unless I use the Chocolate Kingston Curls clay washes, because those kind of detoxify and condition your hair in all at one time. But like I said, that's not always the case for my other clay washes. So I want to go back in and put that moisture back in my hair. So I make sure that I use a moisturizing deep conditioner to follow my clay washes. Even when I do my Chocolate Kingston Curls clay washes, I'm still following up with a moisturizing deep conditioner because I want to make sure that I put that moisture back into my hair, back into my strands. So for my moisturizing deep conditioner, I usually go for something that either has no protein at all, or protein is like the last ingredient. The second to last ingredient is really low on the list of ingredients, and I don't really notice the protein taking effect on my hair. Some of my favorites are the Mish Beauty Indulge Deep Conditioner that is protein free. The Banana Cream Deep Conditioner from XoXo is also a favorite. I have a bunch. I actually will be doing a favorites video, updated favorites video in February. So be on the lookout for that. But those are typically the kind of deep conditioners that I would use to moisturize my hair. And then after I deep condition, I'll go ahead and proceed with styling, and I'll get into kind of my styling routine later on. Week 2 for me is a co-wash week. Now I know a lot of y'all don't like to co-wash, or maybe you co-wash in between your actual wash days and you don't rely on co-washing to be like your main source of cleansing your hair for a week. But for me, it works. I noticed that co-washing my hair really helps my strands. My strands need to be moisturized. My strands need to have moisture in order for me to retain length, for my hair to be healthy. I tried the whole maybe I shouldn't co-wash all the time and shampoo all the time thing, and it don't work for me. It does not work for me. If it works for you, please continue to do it. But if it doesn't, you might want to change up and implement some co-washing. But anyways, on week 2, I will co-wash. Most of the co-washes that I use don't contain protein in them. They're super moisturizing, they detangle your hair, they condition your hair as well as cleansing your hair. So because I'm using something that is more moisturizing and conditioning, I then will go in with a deep conditioner that's more of a protein moisture balance, or maybe even a little bit more on the protein side, such as, and I know some of us canceled it, and I kind of canceled it too, but I just wanted to go ahead and mention it. And it's the Mielle Organics, well, I think they're just Mielle now, Babasu and Mint Deep Conditioner that has great protein moisture balance. I also like the TGIN protein treatment for, I think it's from the Repair RX line. That one is a little bit heavier on the protein, but for me, it's not like a protein like treatment like I'm about to explain later on what I use for my like strong protein treatments. What are some other? I also find the Soultanicals Glide and Go Ayurvedic Deep Conditioner to be very strengthening as well, because it does have some protein in it, and then it also has some other Ayurvedic herbs that help to strengthen your hair. So I use things like that in order to put some protein in my hair, in order to give my hair protein moisture balance, because I've already gone in with a super moisturizing conditioning co-wash, so I want to add a little bit of protein into my hair. And so that's what I do for week 2. Now for week 3, because I do feel like I do need to do some more clarifying, not really clarifying, but like another kind of strong cleanse, I will go in with a shampoo. Now sometimes I'll go in with a clarifying shampoo, and sometimes I'll go with a moisturizing shampoo. It just depends on how I feel. If I'm feeling froggy, or if I feel like my hair is like meh, then I will go in with a more clarifying shampoo. So shampoos such as the Comet Biologics Egyptian Wheatgrass Tea shampoo. I think that's what it's called. That one for me, I have a hate-love relationship with that shampoo. I love it, don't get me wrong. It gets my hair squeaky clean, but it doesn't like strip my hair. It is clarifying, but it doesn't strip it to the bone. Like my hair still is like defined somehow. Usually when I use super stripping shampoos, my hair isn't defined. My curls are not defined. My hair is like a frizz ball or whatever. But for whatever reason with that shampoo, my hair is defined, but it's super clean and clarified. Almost stripped, but not like stripped. I also like the Melanin African Black Soap shampoo. That also to me is clarifying and can be kind of stripping if you use a lot, but I don't use a lot. And I also pre-poo before, so that also helps with making sure my hair isn't like completely stripped, because that just doesn't work for my hair. I don't like that. My hair is a hot mess when I try to go in and deep condition after that. So, or I'll use other shampoos that are super moisturizing, like the Adro Beauty Bio Mint shampoo. I really like that. That is super moisturizing to me. I also like the Unicurl, I think it's the 2-in-1 like shampoo and conditioner. That one is super moisturizing as well. Like I said, it depends, but I will go in with either a clarifying shampoo or like a moisturizing shampoo to go in and cleanse my hair. And since I'm going in with the shampoo, and even if it's moisturizing, sometimes it does still kind of leave my hair wanting moisture, I will then follow up with a moisturizing deep conditioner like I mentioned before, Indulge by Mish Beauty, or the banana cream deep conditioner from XoXo. Those are kind of my top two right now. Again, I go in with a deep conditioner that is moisture based, put the moisture back into my hair, continue to style. Now, week 4 is pretty much the same as week 2. I do a co-wash and I do a protein moisture balance deep conditioning session. And that's what I do, and that works for my hair. And I feel like because I do this protein moisture balance routine throughout the month, my hair doesn't really get super dry. Now, of course, my hair does get dry depending on the type of styling products that I use. Also, the environment, my hair gets really dry in the winter, but it takes longer for my hair to get dry. Some of us experience dry hair week to week, and typically that's not what happens for me. Same for protein. Sometimes our hair just feels gummy or feels weak all the time, and that's not the experience that I have. My hair feels strong most of the time. It takes a while for my hair to be like, okay girl, I need some, you know, strong protein. It's not normal for your hair to feel weak from week to week or dry from week to week. If your hair feels dry from week to week, you gotta change up something. You gotta change up your routine. You gotta change the products that you're using, the techniques that you're using. You gotta change something because your hair shouldn't feel dry week to week. Your hair shouldn't feel weak or brittle from week to week. Okay, so since we've talked a little bit about protein, so I put in little doses of protein into my hair from week to week. But like I said, after a while, my hair is like, okay girl, that little protein you giving me ain't enough. I need a strong protein treatment. So that happens about every 2 to 3 months. It really depends. But I will then go in with a strong protein treatment. And my protein treatment of choice right now is by Botanica. It's called the Mender. I have a video on that product. I will go ahead and link it above in the cards for you, just in case you want to try something other than, you know, the Apogee 2-step treatment. If you're tired of that, or you want something that has better for you ingredients and also is Afro-Latina owned and not white owned, white man owned at that, then you can definitely check that video out. But I use that protein treatment, gets my hair where it needs to be as far as protein. I also wanted to mention that I am low porosity. Now I know there's a lot of myths about protein and low porosity and that we should stay away from it. Do what is best for your hair. If you find that you are low porosity but your hair loves protein, give it some protein. If you find that you're low porosity and your hair doesn't really mess with protein like that, then don't give your hair a lot of protein. You gotta do what works for you. I don't think porosity, in my opinion, really determines how much protein you need or not, despite what the studies say. I put protein in my hair and my hair is fine. Of course, with a strong protein treatment, you do need to follow up with a moisturizing deep conditioner. Again, protein moisture balance. Even though I'm doing a super intense protein treatment, I still need to do my moisture treatment after in order to balance my hair again. So that's kind of what I do, I guess, wash day wise, week to week for my hair. Now, as far as styling goes, so I have started to implement more protective styles. 2019, I wasn't really doing protective styles. 2020, I started doing protective styles towards the latter half of the year, and I've noticed so much length retention. I noticed that I can go longer without trims, so I definitely suggest you implementing protective styles in your regimen if you are wanting more length retention. If you notice that your ends are breaking off easily, you're not gaining the length that you want, definitely do that. So I try to protective style for a whole week every month. For January, 1 week, I will keep my hair in a protective style. For February, 1 week, I will keep my hair in protective style. I don't really care which week, whether it's my clay wash week or my co-wash week or my shampoo week. I don't really care. As long as somewhere in there, I do a protective style for at least 1 week. When I do things such as my mini braids, even though I only kept that in for a week, but that was because I had to do a wedding. My friend got married. But if I didn't have the wedding, I would have kept those mini braids in for 2 weeks. Faux locks, things that take me a lot of time, I will keep them in for 2 weeks. But if it's just like an easy style, like my little flat twist bun crown thing that I did, I'll go ahead and link that video up for you in the cards. I actually have a protective style playlist. I'll link that for you instead. Or if I'm putting my better links like little ponytail in, I'll keep that in for a week. But typically, like I said, for a week, sometimes 2 weeks, I'll keep a protective style in, and that just works for me. It has worked wonders for my hair. Like I said, y'all, protective style your hair, please, please, please. Something else that I've recently implemented in my hair routine is that in the colder months, I don't do wash and goes. I only do twist outs, braid outs, twade outs, styles like that. I don't really do wash and goes. I find for my hair, wash and goes are more manipulating on my hair than twist outs or braid outs or twade outs, especially because I will keep my twades and my braids and my twist in my hair for days on end until I absolutely need to take it down to film a video, or because I'm going somewhere, I'll take it down. Otherwise, I will keep my hair twisted up for a majority of the week and then maybe take it down on like that Thursday or that Friday. So even when I am doing my twade outs, my braid outs, and my twist outs, I am kind of doing like a mini protective style because I am leaving the braids and the twades and the twist in my hair for a couple of days. So for spring and summer, when I am doing wash and goes, I think I'm gonna limit them to just once a month, maybe twice a month. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but for now I'm gonna just try once a month and see how that goes. So probably starting like April, that's when I'll get back into my wash and goes, besides this one that I did, which this is the Misha Beauty Sculpt Curl Defining Gel. I'll link that video up in the cards for you because I think that video goes up before this one. But this is the one exception to my like no wash and goes in the winter. So April is when I really will start back doing my wash and goes. And oh, I totally forgot about my steamer. Y'all, I bought a steamer and I have a video on it. I actually just did a video on it. I'll go ahead and put that in the cards for you. So I'm thinking that when I do my more moisturizing treatments, so my moisturizing deep conditioning sessions, when I either clay wash or shampoo wash, that is when I'm going to use my steamer. I'm only using my steamer once a month. If I could, I would use it every single time, but I know that that's just doing too much for my hair. All right, y'all, so I think that is pretty much it for my hair routine. It sounds kind of complex, but once you get the hang of it, it really is very simple. I just match moisture with protein. That's pretty much the main focus of my hair routine, and I also make sure that I'm not over manipulating my hair when I'm actually styling it. So that's where the protective styles come in, and less wash and goes come in also. But if y'all have any questions, definitely leave them down below in the comment section. What's your hair routine like? Is yours kind of similar to mine? Is it different? Let's have a chit chat down in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching. And I, of course, will see y'all in the next video. Bye.